And my sugar daddy gave me his credit card, so I was like, sugar daddy's got this, I'm gonna do it, okay? Okay, so I feel like my eyes are so puffy right now. Like, it's so early in the morning. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is OHEMAA BONSU. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch this video. You guys know I'm always happy to see you, right? Today we're here with the review, finally, of the Pat McGrath foundation, primers, and setting powders. So whenever she launched, I went on Sephora and I ordered it, and it came in about a week and a half ago.
Several days later,
I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw an ad to get the primer, the foundation, and the setting powder for $150, and my sugar daddy gave me his credit card, so I was like, sugar daddy's got this, I'm gonna do it. So I went ahead and I purchased that instead, and I'm also going to do a second look with the new palette. You guys have seen this, I know you've seen this, the Jackie Aina palette in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do have a video on this palette by itself. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. So before I end up just yapping too much, let's go ahead and jump into this video. So if you're just joining us, we're using the Jackie Aina palette in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is what the palette looks like. I'm using the shade Ginger, and I'm going to use Ginger as my first transition shade all over my eye. I used a brown base today because somebody wanted to know how pigmented the palette was if you didn't use a white base. Taking credit, and I'm going to put credit directly in my crease. I'm stamping it in this time, and this is how deep credit is. So let me know down below in the comments if your palette came in. Let me know how you're liking it. Okay, and I'm going to use pinker to blend out the edge of this just to help our shades transition better. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of edges, just going over what I just did. Okay, now we're going back into credit because I have to make sure my credit is on point. So I'm taking Big Wig, okay, and I'm going to put Big Wig directly into my crease over credit, and we're just gonna blend it in. Okay, we're going back in with pinker. I'm gonna blend out the edge again. What I used for my base was the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Etch. I'm gonna take my eye out for this look. So I'm taking my fluffy base blending brush. Wow, Brendan. Okay, looks like my asante has risen because I can't see my R's or my L's today, you know. But I'm blending out the edges of this crease so that everything is smooth. So I'm going in with Big Wig, and I'm going to put Big Wig in the corner. I know you hear them screaming, they're playing. Okay, and then I'm taking pinker, and I'm going to blend pinker into it at the edge of Big Wig. The blend is so good I had to break out into dance. So I went ahead and swatched Dwellers and Trust Issues again. I actually really love how Trust Issues shimmers. Okay, you guys already know I have trust issues, so I figured put trust issues on my eyelids. So I'm going in with Zam on the back half of my eye, like the very back, because we want this look to be Zam, I have trust issues. I am taking Lituation, and I'm going to use that to blend out the back part of this. Just acts like a little transition shade for us. Okay, and then I'm going in with Credit, blend that into what we just did. And then we'll take Big Wig again, blend Big Wig into these. I'm gonna line my eyes with the Anastasia liquid liner, the way this liner situation is set up. So I'm taking the Too Faced liquid glitter in the shade Strawberries and Champagne, and I'm going to line the top of this look of my liner actually with the liquid glitter. I'm also using the Obvi liquid liner, glitter liquid liner in the shade Come Sunshine. So because I want the eyeliner to blend into the shimmer, the shades that we put down, I'm putting some of our matte shades on the edge of the eyeliners, both of them, so that the black can transition beautifully into our matte shades on the outside, and the shimmer shade could be disappeared a bit too. Okay, so once I feel like the glitter liners are dried, I'm taking my precision eyeliner from Sephora collection. The auntie part of this mother auntie collab is done. Not that they collaborated together, but I feel like this video is like a collaboration between Auntie Jackie and Mother Pat. So on Pat McGrath's website, she has a few systems that you can buy. I got the system because it came with the foundation, the primer, and the setting powder. So Pat McGrath released 36 shades. This is the primer. The paper on the back is peeling off. It's a plastic container. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Come on, don't break on me now. Hey, it's working again. So I'm putting about 3 pumps of the primer on my face and I'm just gonna blend it in. It has like a mild fragrance to it. So the first time I purchased the foundation, it was $68 on the Sephora website. With shipping, everything came out to about $75. That is like the most expensive foundation I own, period. I'm on a bougie level with my $75 foundation, okay? Primer feels like moisturizer. It's disappeared into my skin. It's not tacky or anything. Do you guys see any difference? My skin just looks, it looks like a soft matte. It's not like oily. It's just a soft matte in my opinion, okay? Okay, so this is a foundation. Okay, and this is the shade that we got. So you open your package and your foundation is in there and it comes out like this. It looks like a perfume and it has frosted glass, but the bottle looks very nice. And it comes with a pump. One pump and see how this looks. It's very fluid and I'm worried this shade might not work for me. It's supposed to be a neutral with yellow tones, but it's brighter than what I would have expected it to look like. Okay, but this is how it swatches to my face. I should have gotten the last shade because I feel like the last shade would have been a better option for me. I don't know how this is gonna blend out. I'm a little worried about this. I don't know how it's gonna blend out. Okay, so because I didn't get the brush on Pat McGrath's website, I'm using the most bougie brush I own, which is the Fenty Beauty 115 foundation brush. And I'm using that to blend out the foundation into my skin. I will return this and get a different shade. I'm fairly sure that shade 36 will be a better shade for me. Ooh, it's raining foundation. Yeah, no. Oh no, I picked the wrong shade. I definitely thought the shade would work better for me, but I think 36, 35, and 34 are the same tone but different undertones, and I thought this would work for me, but this 34 is not my shade. Like you can see, like it's not blending into my skin very nicely. I'll do a second layer to see how it comes out, but the first layer I can see that it's like not blending really well because it's not matching properly. Do the second layer. We're still gonna do a wear test and see how it comes out. Hopefully it holds up, because if it does hold up, then I will definitely go ahead and switch out and get the better matching foundation shade. No, it's a little red. So I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place concealer, and this is the shade number 5. Okay guys, so while we wait for the concealer to set a little bit, I'm gonna tell you about the finish of the foundation. The finish is beautiful. I feel like it absorbed into my skin. I feel like there's nothing on my skin. Like I can't see the foundation. Of course, besides the color change on my face, like my actual skin texture is smooth. I feel like I can't see it on. I don't know how else to describe it. Can you see? Like if you can see right here. So on the parts that I haven't put anything, it looks like there's nothing on my face. This concealer is luminous. It blended out very nicely with the Juvia's Place concealer, because you know sometimes some foundations don't work really well with other concealers. So I feel like it's a good balance because we use like a really super expensive foundation and we're using a very inexpensive concealer. So looking at it right now with the concealer on top of it, it has a nice tone and it balances out my chest. But of course we all know that my neck is the anomaly in any situation as soon as I put foundation on, right? So because I have trust issues, I almost just forgot and used my benign nutmeg powder, but I forgot that I got a powder. So I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath, what's this called? Setting powder, and this is the shade Deep 5. This is what that looks like, and it comes with a mesh thing. So I'm taking my Sigma F37 brush, and this is what that shade looks like on here. It's very deep, it's very red. I'm gonna try it out and see. So I know that the focus of Pat McGrath is skin. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments what you think about the powder on the concealer. Let me know what you think. Truth is, my face is a little too red. I get the concept of the powder, but the powder itself is too red for me. Oh. So this is Nutmeg, okay, and this is the Pat McGrath powder. You can see that Nutmeg is a little bit more yellow. Even though the Pat McGrath powder is deeper, Nutmeg is still a little bit yellow. I'm gonna put a little bit of Nutmeg directly under my eyes. Do you see any difference? This is Nutmeg. Oh, I put Nutmeg on top of it to just brighten it up a bit. So I'm just going over everything with Nutmeg because I have trust issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. I'm using the Koivuka contour, and this is the shade Icon. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of the Juvia's Place blush palette. Okay, I'm gonna set my face before I finish my eyes. So I'm setting with the Huda Beauty Rest in Boss Face. Putting some of the Pat McGrath powder on my neck. Okay, so this is what that looks like. It doesn't look bad now that everything is like on top of it and blended in. If you're someone as deep as me and you have a reddish undertone, the powder will be perfect for you. If you're someone who's deeper than me and you have a reddish undertone, the powder will be a beautiful brightening shade on you. I'm not mad at it. It looks good. With me adding a little bit of Nutmeg on top of it, it looks very nice. You guys know this is how I like my foundation routine, so this works for me. But if you're someone who likes a more brighter under eye, then you might maybe get the powder in the shade number 4. That might work best for you. Okay, so we're moving back onto the eyes, and I'm taking the shade Pinker, and I'm gonna put Pinker on my lower eyes and blend that out. And then I'm going in with the shade Big Wig, and I'm gonna put Big Wig directly over Pinker. Don't ask me what happened because I really cannot explain it. I've tried to explain it, I just can't. The Bonsu Beauty lashes have literally taken my eye look from a subtle dramatic to dramatic. Silver I had on top of my eyeliner flaked off, so I ended up using the Fenty Beauty liquid eyeliner in the shade Wet T-shirt. And then I put ColourPop Exit, which is the white eyeliner, in my waterline. Okay, so I put the ColourPop Yellow Goodbye mascara on my lower eyelids, and that also just transformed the look. I was gonna put black, but I just want to do something a little. I'm using the Morphe X Desi Danger, okay, and it's a highlighter. It's like a pinkish highlighter, and I thought it would look ashy on me, but it looks very nice on. It's like barely there, but it's there. And I'm gonna put Sponsored. I love how it looks, and that's what I have in my inner corner. This look is so extra. I'm living for it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put the FUMI X Juvia's Place lip gloss, and this is the shade Royal. I absolutely love this lip gloss. So I'm using the FUMI X Juvia's Place palette, and I'm taking this highlighter, and I'm just sweeping a little bit on where we just placed that Morphe highlighter. And then I'm gonna actually put the FDV approved highlighter on my brow bone. I finished my skin routine around like 11. It's now almost to 1, so it's about 2 hours since I finished my skin routine, and my skin looks good. We're gonna do a wear test with the foundation, so I will come back 6 to 8 hours and we can see what my face is looking like. I actually want to see what the color looks like after it gets a little bit oily.
Many hours later.
I'm just checking my nose to see if the foundation broke up, but it doesn't look like the foundation broke up at all. My smile lines though is like it's like really, you can even see it from here. My smile line is really here. However, whenever I was in natural light, my face looked a little gray. I even tried to show you guys the process as the day was going by, and I actually put it in my YouTube stories, and it should be there right now, so you can definitely head out over there and check it out so you can see what I'm talking about. But this is it. This is what we got to work with. I'm going to blend away some of this oil. Do you see this? Do you see the matte side of my face and the oily side of my face? Like, this is what I'm still gonna get number 36 so I can see how number 36 works out. My face looks good. By itself, it looks good, but with everything, it looks a little too red for me. It is now, I didn't tell you what time it was, I just started talking. So the time is now 8:41. We finished around 11:30. So it is now 9 hours since I put my foundation on. Hopefully Pat McGrath will add some more shades and some better undertones so we don't look so red, because you know, once again, not all dark skinned people are red. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.